Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, and I'm going to show you how to quickly, easily, and affordably turn your basic looking shower into something exceptional. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This video will be in real time. I'm not any sort of expert with doing this. I just want to show you how easy it is to do it yourself project. So before we begin, all the pieces that I'm using within this video, you can expand this video's description and then click the link there to find them all. But let's go ahead and get started. So this is just a basic shower head. This is kind of a chrome finish that has like a fake gold finish on it. But what we're going to do is upgrade this shower to something fancy. So for starters, you're going to need a wrench. That's this thing right here. If you've never seen a wrench, if you're across the pond, you may call it a spinner or a spanner. First time I heard that, I'm like, what's that, man? It's a wrench. But whatever you want to call it, this is what you need. And you want to find it, there should be little flat sides. And you'll position this on that. And then tighten it, and then twist. Lefty loosey, turn to the left, it comes loose. But you want to hold your hand on it because you don't want it to fall on your potentially fancy fiberglass shower floor. So here this is, just a somewhat basic shower head. I mean, it's off, that's it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this somewhere. We're going to open the first component. Now if you've ever been in a fancy hotel, and you've gotten in a shower and you're like, man, that feels so good. You probably didn't take the time to look and see what brand shower head it was. But there's a good possibility it was one of these. And again, expand this video's description and click the link there and you can find where to order shower head like this online. This is a very nice shower head. Look at this. It looks commanding in size. It's got a very good feel to it, very affordable. Even though this is not a solid brass construction, and you can get some that are. This is just a basic chrome finished, and you can get different colors too. But it looks nice, it's a good size. It's going to give this shower a very premium look. Now the first thing I'm going to do, you can see in here there's a water flow restrictor. Now, that's a matter of personal preference. You may like water flow restrictors, and you may think you're doing the environment a favor by keeping that water flow restrictor in there. The reality is, in my opinion, and again, do what you want to do. You do what you want to do. I'm not trying to sell you on anything. You may find that with the water flow restrictor removed, you get better water pressure, which means you probably don't shower for as long, which means you might even use less water with it removed. So we're going to go ahead and pop this out. I'm just using a long wood screw in case you're wondering. So again, this is brand new out of the box. This is how easy this is. So I use that wood screw poked around, and I got the first piece, which is basically a rubber ring with a mesh in the middle. You know, if you got dirty water coming in, that may filter some of that out. Now the next thing you're going to see, there's kind of a whitish gray section surrounded by a black ring, that goes around. Some people only remove the black ring. You can do that with the tip of a point-edge screw, or you could use tweezers, and that may give you all the pressure you want. But I want to do it right. I'm going to take the entire thing out. So to do that, all I do is get a wood screw of substantial length, and I don't screw it in too far, but I screw it into the middle of that whitish, grayish plastic piece in the middle of the black ring, okay? Don't want to screw it in too far, don't want to damage the shower head. It is worth mentioning this would probably void your shower head warranty. So if you're uncertain, you may not want to do this, but if you want really good water pressure, this is probably the way to go about doing it. Now, probably don't want to push that against my crotch area. I'm going to stick it down here and I'm going to screw it in. There we go, pulled it out. So see, now you can see that whitish, grayish water flow restrictor piece is gone. So this will allow maximum pressure now. Okay, so the water flow restrictor out, and again, that step is completely optional. I could not imagine using it with that in there. But again, personal preference. Now we're going to take this other piece. And again, you can find all these pieces, expand this video's description, and then click the link there. This is what makes it fancy. So, what we have here is a very premium piece. Comes in different colors, so pay attention. But this will hold your handheld shower piece. And it's also got a switch where you can toggle, a very high quality filling switch I must add, where you can toggle between the over the head shower and the handheld shower piece. So super nice. We're going to get some plumber's tape, which they were nice. They did include plumber's tape in here. With this, where I took that off, it was dry because I haven't used this shower in a while. It's a guest shower. So I'm going to get plumber's tape. It came with it, and I'm going to wrap this generously around, starting towards the part closest to me, and then go up. Now you don't want to go too far back, because if you do, some of that tape may be visible behind where the piece is going to mount, and that just results in a less than professional looking installation. And you want it to look professional, man. So let's see, there's that. That's enough. And I've got some left over, which is nice. We get this piece, you'll notice several pieces. The piece you're going to screw into this, it's actually the only piece that would allow you to do that. So make sure it's lined up properly, and then you're going to want to hand tighten. So we're going to hand tighten here for a little bit. And then we're going to get our wrench. We're going to finish it up. See what I mean? I probably went too far back with that white tape. Again, cosmetic, but you want this to look good. Be careful with this. You don't want to scratch up your hardware, but you do want to get it fairly tight. You don't want anybody to come in and be like, man, that's a fancy shower, and try to steal your stuff, man. Okay, that's plenty tight. Now what you're going to want to do is twist this piece, and you're going to want to align it. So I like to have the detachable shower piece facing down, and then this right here is the mount where your detachable shower piece will be held in. Very premium feel to all of this. And again, this is the knob right here. So, you know, it's just, wow, feels good. Next thing we're going to do is get the, I want to mount the handheld shower piece first. I'm going to take it out of the box. You got a hose, man. Hose. Oh! Be careful. Probably not the best idea to open this in your shower. But this is just a cheap fiberglass tub. But that had been, oh So this is the mount that comes with it, which I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use the one I just installed because it's more premium. This also has a water flow restrictor, so you know what that means. Yeah, I wish I had another screw. Let's see if I can repurpose this one. Yeah, it's hard to get this off of my screw, man. Got it. So now I pulled out the water flow restrictor from the handheld piece. Again, completely optional, but I like the water pressure, man. Then we've got the hose. Got my hose. We've got a hose right here. Now this is labeled, and this is important. It says, right here it says attach this check ends to the water supply. So the one right here with this orange tape saying it goes to the water supply. And that is important. Because if you flip-flop it, it's not going to work. So make sure you got an O-ring in there, which it does. And you're going to screw it on to this bottommost piece. Actually, I'm going to set this handheld piece down. So we're going to screw this on here. You don't have to get it too tight, but good and tight so you've got a good seal. And then this other piece is going to attach. And again, make sure it's got the little washer ring in there, and it does. This attaches to the handheld piece. Screw it on good and tighten it. And check this out. Look at that. How fancy is that? Look at that. It's fancy. Now, we're going to get our shower head. Now this we will want to put an O-ring in. And fortunately, one of these boxes came with O-rings, so I've got a few of them here. Get one of these O-rings out. I positioned it down in here. Not a water flow restrictor, just an O-ring. Okay, got that. Maybe want to gently push it with this. Okay, so I got my O-ring in there. Now, what we're going to do, screw this on. Take your time, make sure it's lined up properly. And honestly, you probably don't even have to use a tool for that. And then what you can do is give your shower head a gentle twist so all the text lines up so it looks professional. And actually, I'm going to give it a gentle twist with the wrench because it needs it. Okay, now the shower can be repositioned. The shower head rather, okay, bingo, everything lines up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to remove all this stuff from the tub. With everything removed from the tub, I'm going to show you all something that's going to blow your mind. can still see, man. You can still see. So what we're gonna do now is turn the water on. And then turn the shower on. Whoa! See that? That's that shower head. And so you can adjust the shower head. Look at that. Whoa, man, that'll knock you down. Woo. Oh yeah. You got that. And then you got this set up right there. You can twist it. Get a combination of rain flow and strength, whatever you prefer. I like this right here, kind of wide and good. Now what you can do, you can get your, you can turn this knob here on the far side. See, I switched to the handheld. I switched to the handheld by turning that knob, but look at this. If you go in the middle, you can have both. So you can have this and you can have your handheld. So, you know, when you're taking a shower, you know, you're washing your hair, man, washing your hair, you probably want to have it like that. Then you want to wash your butt. You can switch over to this little thing right here. And it's handheld. See? Washing my butt. So you can wash your butt. Whatever you need to wash, you can wash it. So this is, in my opinion, an awesome setup. And I'm going to pull out my other camera just so you can see this up close. I mean, it's hard to imagine how awesome this is. Okay, so we're going to start recording. Here we go. Boom! Recording on the close-up phone. Look at this. Oh man, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like it right there. Something you want to do is check. You can see up here I do need to add a little bit of plumber's tape because I've got a small drip. So that's another reason to test this like this. On the handheld unit, I don't see any noticeable drip from either end, so I think it's okay. But this one right here, you can see when I switch back, it's got a little bit of water coming out. So I need to take this off, put some plumber's tape, and that'll address that. But I meant to show you the handheld shower head too. Look at all the modes you can do with it. So you can twist this. You can go to that type setting. You can go to that. And again, this is the handheld shower head that I'm doing now. So it's got a lot of settings. You can do a lot with this. So if you're wondering how to do a shower, and I mean, again, this stuff, you know, I'm not saying it was cheap, but I mean, it was, again, prices vary, but I spent, you know, $100, give or take a few bucks. Did it myself right here in real time on this video. So, you know, you don't have to be an extremely intelligent person to do this. I mean, you could hire somebody to do it if you wanted to. Buy some Jim Bob a case of beer and be like, hey man, can you do my, shower? And they'd be like, yeah man. Give them a case of Natty Light or Bush Light and they'll probably do it for you. But it's not that hard. And you know, but you do want a quality check just like I just did because you want it to be professional. And you can see this piece right here where the main shower head goes on. That's where I'm going to add some plumber's tape also. Because there was there was a noticeable drip and that's just unprofessional. I mean, you know, we're wanting this to be a premium setup and that just totally devalues the just the look and feel of it. I mean, nobody wants water dripping out of their faucet. That just doesn't look good. So we got plumber's tape on there now. We're going to put the shower head back on. Put this back on. Hand tighten it first. And then I will get the wrench and give it a little twist while I'm holding this because I don't want to loosen that. It doesn't have to be super tight in case you want to take it off in the future. But let's see what this does now. We're going to hold this, I'm going to reposition this so the branding is in your face, so it looks not crooked. And then this right here, always when I put it on, always kind of do it towards the wall, because if you've got a guest in, they don't really understand your fancy shower, you don't want it spraying out to the floor. And then this right here, I can twist again, make it all centered. And we're going to wipe, just with my dry fingers, I'm going to wipe that. And the objective here is to notice, pay attention, see if there's any drops of water that come out of that. If not, we've got it 100% set. Okay, that's not the shower head I want, so I turn the knob. No water yet, no water yet. Looks like we may be getting there, y'all. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I mean, that is a professional do-it-yourself installation right there, man. And see, look, you can just toggle that knob. I mean, you're gonna have guests who are like, hey man, where'd you get that fancy shower set up? And you can just tell them, I mean, dude, just send them a link to my video here on Irish Guy's Adventure Channel, youtube.com/Irish Guy. And they're like, well, where can I buy the stuff? You say, well, watch that video, and when you watch that video on Irish Guy's Adventure Channel, you can expand the video's description and click the link there and find all these components. Again, very affordable, but in my opinion, it looks very professional. Again, you've got the main shower head for most showering scenarios. You want to wash your butt. You got this detachable shower head that can do that. I mean, it is what it is, and I like it. I think it looks super nice. Tell me what you think within the comment section below. And if this video made you feel really good, you can feel free to super thanks. Now, how do you super thanks? Well, you look down below this video where it says thanks, and you can choose to send me a super thanks. Again, I appreciate your support. I have fun doing this, but most importantly now, for $100 US, give or take a few dollars. Again, prices fluctuate. That's why I never quote prices. But I've got a very aesthetically pleasing shower setup that's not only aesthetically pleasing, but the toggle knob to be able to do one or other shower heads is awesome. It's got a very premium feel to it. These shower heads, although these, you can go higher end on these and check out my other shower head videos too. But these, they have a very premium appearance. And unless you're sitting there tapping it, you're not going to be like, well, dude, that's not made out of brass. Now, this other part is a metal. The little toggle switch part that I did, it is a type of metal. So it's got a very heavy and weighted feel to it. But, your average shower user, unless you're a showering connoisseur, you're probably not going to notice that these are not metal. I mean, it just looks that good. So I'm happy with it. I've got to mop this floor because I walked in here with shoes and got them wet, and I like things to be clean, man. Tell me what you think, and be sure to subscribe. And when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Irish Guy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.